into Australia. So there you go. Yeah, so I just put the spare wheel back in because we will go for a ride later on as well. And it shuts perfectly. Yeah, so as I mentioned, it's got the disc brakes at the front, and I never had any problems with the disc brakes, checking the pads always at every service, but didn't need it anything. The master cylinder, brake master cylinder is okay from day one. I only had to deal with the rear drum brakes. The slave cylinders had some leakage, so had to get new ones, both sides of course, and new shoes, and adjust them again, and the handbrakes. So it was about 6-8 years ago. Since then it's running beautifully. And now here it is, the 1500 cc 44 horsepower air-cooled engine. Now when I bought it, it was running well. I drove it straight away on the road, gave it a necessary service of course, and in the last 15 years I had trouble with the generator. That was giving me a few headaches. The original one had to recondition it twice, and when stopped charging third time over the well, that was during a 4 or 5 years period of time, then I said nah, no more recall for that one. So I bought a new one, a brand new one, but unfortunately I was only able to find a Chinese one, but it's new. And so every time we had to do the generator, these things all had to come out. Carby, fan stud, fan housing, they all had to disconnected and come out. But yeah, and every time the reco and the fitting cost me $280–300. So third time I said nah, no more. I spend a little bit more and I get the new one. So the new one cost me $250. I made a bit of a bargaining, got them down a bit, and then $200 fitting. The local Volkswagen guy did it for me for $200, so $450, and it's running fine now. And one more thing I had to do around 10 years ago, the oil cooler seal, the little O-rings, probably $3–4 spare parts, cost $3–4, but again everything had to come out. So it was a big job for that little spares to fit it, the O-rings, those rubber rings. So that was done, and since then it's nice and dry, and no problem. Have a few drops underneath, a bit of a leak. I figured out it's coming from the pushrod tubes. A few drops. I can live with that. This car parks in the garage all the time, and I just put some cardboard underneath so it doesn't leave her mark. So that's the history of the engine and the rest of the mechanics of the car. Now I let you into a bit of a secret. my ignition barrel gone about 5 years ago, and I didn't want to buy a new one. And for a bit of an extra security, what I did is keep the original barrel and fitted a nice soft rubber button. So it's a push button start. Yeah, so oops, it's probably cold still, and my auto choke isn't the best, so let's do it again, if I may. That's better. Yeah, so still cold, but it's stays on. And I just love this sound. The air-cooled Volkswagen sound is music to my ear. I don't know, what do you think? So, third time lucky. Needed a bit of a choke, so I let you listen to it. Picks up rev really well, rev's good. Fan belt, maybe it's on the loose side. Headliner is still original, of course. Now, back there is a bit of a mess. That was like that when I bought it. I've got a old suitcase full of spare parts for this particular model. And yeah, so that's about it. And let's say we're ready for a bit of a ride, so come with me. We go around the neighborhood, okay? So stay tuned. I just shut the lid, get inside, and off we go. The engine is probably warming up by now. After all, it's Queensland, warm weather. There's no winter here, so no salty roads, no ice, no snow, nothing. That's why cars don't rust around here. So I just put my seat belt on. Yep. And reverse. And let's roll. I've got the latest service stickers. I can't put up any more because it would block my view. Okay, we just go around the block here a little bit. So lovely quick engine, this one. I really like it. I've gone through a few Volkswagens in my lifetime, but I tell you what, I can feel and see the difference in the German-made quality and also the 1500 engine, in my opinion, the best. So, what do you think? What's your experience? Leave a comment, please. And I live in a quiet neighborhood. I often drive my cars around here just to keep them running. I've got a few air-cooled Volkswagens, Beetles and Combis. So if you're interested in these classic cars, stay tuned and maybe press the red button so you can watch them all when I upload them, maybe 1 or 2 a week. So yeah. So we are about 8 to 10 k's away from the beach, from the coastline, and I will shoot some videos down there as well. A bit of a beach road drive alongside the coast, and I tell you what, don't miss it. That'll be great. It's a bit of a hilly area here. We're going uphill now in 2nd gear. So that's probably the top here, so we'll turn around, and that's where the coast is. You can see in the distance a bit of a water over there, like that, but that's nothing what I'm gonna show you in the next few videos, so stay tuned. Okay, back it out. And that's Surface Paradise in the distance. Have a look. Which is further up north, and the beach is just on a right, so it's much closer than Surface Paradise over there. But it will be interesting if you want to see my next few videos. Yeah, so car runs well. Now third, just rolling down here. And yeah. And that's it. This is my 69 German-made Beetle. A bit of a history of it, and how I got it, and how I keep it on the road. And yeah, thank you for watching, and keep tuned for the next videos, please. Bye bye.